Now, you may have noticed lately a lot of folks are following our lead, announcing platforms for their little piece of the workflow. But the problem is you still need to cobble all the pieces together. And this is where the Avid Media Central platform is truly unique in the industry. See, our platform spans the entire workflow. It is the industry's most open. It is the most integrated. It's the most flexible, scalable, and efficient that you will find. Our platform supports everyone. You've seen individual artists use the platform to tell better stories, to connect with other artists, and studios on one common platform. Today, you can see dispersed creative teams use the platform to tackle projects in record time all over the world. Large media organizations, many of which are represented right here in this room, use the platform to go bigger, faster, and further, more efficiently. Our platform is clearly relied upon by the industry. Every major film studio uses Avid. 9 of the 10 leading international news networks use Avid. 4 out of the 5 largest station groups use Avid. 70% of commercially available music uses Avid. And what about all those new leading streaming services, all the new digital technology trends? What about those guys? Nearly 90% of the content that you will see on those services was produced with Avid. Now, why is our platform experiencing such widespread adoption? Millions now use the Avid platform-related creative tools to tell their stories. Over 2,000 mission-critical enterprise deployments with tens of thousands of users are taking care of business every day with Avid. Over 600 alliance partners with more than 2,000 products are on the platform. And since we launched the cloud-enabled subscriptions, over 60,000 new users have adopted Avid's creative tools. It's really been incredible. So I mentioned, it's also why the platform is used by the biggest names for the biggest events on the biggest stages. For example, you look at the Rio Games, and if you followed my social, you know how inspiring it was to see the incredible work that our industry did to put those games on. The majority of the broadcasters relied on Avid. Now, NBC was the biggest broadcaster at the games. They're probably in this room somewhere. They had a unique story. They had a dramatic increase in content creation, a dramatic increase in viewers across all the channels. They had 11 different sites on 3 different contents, remotely accessing tools and content. And while they were doing all that, they dramatically reduced the staff they had on site. This, I think, and what they achieved is a beacon for the industry, because everybody's trying to do the same thing. Create more content, increase viewership, lower cost. And this is what everybody's trying to do. It was incredible. Another great example is Super Bowl 51. Now, I think most of you would agree that was a historic game on many levels, incredible, especially for the New England fans in the house. But besides the normal complex and complexity of producing such a technologically challenging event like this, Fox also did a remarkable job of delivering jaw-dropping virtual reality experience. If you hadn't seen it, you should. It was really incredible. And that experience, of course, was powered by the Avid graphics tools. Now, these are just 2 examples, but many of the largest media organizations in the world are investing in the Avid platform across their entire enterprise. And this is so that they can help achieve their business objectives more rapidly. About a year ago, one of the largest broadcasters groups, Sinclair, who's probably also in this room, was the first to go all in with a common platform, tools across all of their 65 different newsrooms nationwide. Now, they had been a long-term customer, but this was an ambitious move forward. They positioned themselves and have realized significant cost savings and operational efficiencies. Now, since then, many have followed Sinclair's lead, thanks in large part to Sinclair explaining how it worked, how they were able to pull it off, like DHX Media, who produces some of the world's most popular children's programs. They just entered a multi-year enterprise agreement with Avid. Jetson, some of the ones that probably I drank the most of that funny alcohol in China. One of the, if you know Jetson, one of the fastest growing content and technology distributors in China, have expanded greatly their relationship with Avid recently. Our more than 10-year relationship with Al Jazeera has deepened significantly with a global enterprise agreement to future-proof their technology. Photochem, some of you know, a leading film and post-production house very near our offices in Los Angeles. They are leveraging the Media Central platform and the Avid Nexus to accelerate production, increase efficiency for their clients. Now let's hear how some media organizations are doubling down on the platform to address their challenges.
Avid Media Central is a tool that we can use to move that content around and not just get it on the air faster on our linear channels, but also on our websites, on our social media sites, and on our mobile sites. And that is a huge part of our strategy.
The initial start with Avid was iNews. Our newsroom, with using multiple languages, they needed one tool that they can access all the news story, all the breaking news, to have the one tool that will enable them to exchange all the stories at the first level. Then the second phase was the media exchange between all of them. So we are focusing a lot on using MCUX for all our newsroom, and it's across all our people that they are involved in every aspect of the production, news gathering, and news production. We have a unified solution for newsroom production really helped us to overcome all these challenges.
The products that Avid has been introducing in the past, recently, and in the future certainly are making a big difference on the workflows that we do in the post-production process.
We were really just sort of bubble gum and gaffer tape together. It was a variety of systems that were supposed to work together, but they didn't necessarily work together as well as they should. And that year, I went to ACA. So I figured, I'll go see this iNews thing. My team is complaining about their news system. I watched it. It was a wow moment. I thought, well, if it worked like that, that's what the team's been asking for. So I came back here and I said, would you guys be interested in changing to iNews? And they said, yeah, definitely. The client chose Avid. The client is very happy, very happy.
All right, you know, it's really rewarding to see people actually using the platform and benefiting. All right, so before we move on to what's coming, let me recap exactly where we are today on this journey. We have created a unified platform with a comprehensive set of services and tools that can be shared by everyone on everything, from connectivity to collaboration, from metadata management to workflow orchestration, to storage, security, systems administration, all there for anyone accessing the platform. And remember, we all share one single platform. Everybody who's on Media Central platform, there is only one version. Everybody shares it. That's what makes it so powerful. Now, sitting on top of this, of the platform, are client applications, which you can go enter through and access from any device, any operating system, any network, all through a unified user experience. Of course, most of you know, then you can access the applications for audio, for video, for graphics, for whatever creative tool you need. Then you can connect to others through the artist community and get the latest apps or content from the App Store or the Content Marketplace. From there, there are integrated solutions for studio and production, depending on what your role is, whether or not you're controlling the video wall or virtual set, driving interactive graphics, or mixing a live show. You can work more efficiently because all of these applications are connected to that same platform. Across all of this, we have a comprehensive set of media services, from asset management, social media analytics, file transfer, search, and workflow orchestration. These are available to anyone at any time, regardless of where you're working on the platform. And then, of course, you can tie in other applications as well. With thousands of Alliance partner products certified to the platform, you can customize and tailor the workflow of your needs with the vendors that you would like to work with. The net result of all this, the platform effect. And we talked about the platform effect before. We're no longer talking about it. We're actually experiencing it. People are using it. The platform effect means that everyone can participate. Anyone can collaborate. Adding apps and capabilities is seamless. Any asset can be stored and accessed from anywhere. And most importantly, the platform enables this global connected ecosystem where you're all connected through a common platform. A single collaborative connected ecosystem where people from all over the industry can work together, create, distribute, monetize media more simply, more efficiently, more powerfully. That is the power of the platform. Now let me give you a sense of what it took for Avid to deliver the platform and this interconnected ecosystem. Besides all your help along the way, here's Avid Everywhere by the numbers. 300 million, that's how much we've invested in platform-related technologies during this transformative period. That means a quarter of our entire code base, the 30-year-old company, came in the last 3.5 years. 25% of our entire code base. 40%. That's the percentage of employees who have been redeployed to be closer to our customers. A pretty dramatic change. 37. The number of industry-defining patents that have been developed in the last 4 years. Now, some of you know we have a pretty incredible patent portfolio, but did you know that that's almost 20% of total patents that the company holds? Just in the last 3.5 years. Significant amount of innovation happening. This was a big investment. But think of what we have now. A platform that can solve the industry problems, that can move us forward. And the more people that we get on the platform, the more powerful it becomes. Think about it. When we create something once, or you create something once, it is shared by everyone on the platform. Everyone benefits. Pricing negotiations can be done not as a single entity, but as an entire system. We can share and drive down costs. That's why we built this thing. Everything gets simpler, everything gets easier, everything gets more cost effective. And we all know the pace of change is only going to accelerate. Now, 2017 is no exception. Here are some of the top trends that we think will dominate this year. We expect to see an acceleration of unified IP. Virtual reality and augmented reality will make their way into most viewer experiences. We all know that more companies are producing 4K, so 4K will start to take more of hold. And of course, everyone is talking about the cloud. And as we turn on more applications within Avid Everywhere and workflows to the cloud, we expect exponential growth in cloud deployments across the entire industry, not just for us, for everyone. But now we're in the best position to deal with these changes. Now, you've seen tremendous innovation so far this year if you've been following us. We've got a lot more underway. And we've got some exciting things to share with you right now. Are you guys ready? Are we ready? All right. Let me then bring up the star of the show. I want to welcome Dana Rusica.